Aduh. Kak, halo Mas. Siapa ini? Ini Mas siapa ya?
Oh, great leap! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Kane really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Oh, nickname-nya kok seneng nge-slot gaming.
Looking for options for movement. Eric Garcia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar. Messi. Distributed tidily. He's got away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Foden. It's Bernardo Silva. Martinez. Dest. And it's Messi. This is a promising build-up. Lovely, now then. Trossard. Now it's Watkins. And Rodgers. Now, can they get him away? Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. Spread neatly. That is a brilliant... Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Neymar plays it short. Neymar plays it in. Cleared away. Now it's... Goes for a shot! They've scored! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Persib Bandung are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that's really well manoeuvred. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking tidy in possession here. Watkins! Oh, good finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rodgers. Trossard. Rodgers. That's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution.
Persib Bandung get the ball rolling for the second period. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get on the end of this? Flings in across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Watkins, very much a player of the moment. Neymar. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Dijk. Guardiola. Van Dijk. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now this could be a chance. Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Dest. Bernardo Silva has created one goal already. And this is Kane. And here's Neymar. And it's Balde. Oh, that's nice. Neymar. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Persib Bandung have their third corner. Casemiro can get it clear. Played out to the left flank. And here's Neymar. And it's hoisted clear. That's good play. Messi, little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he shoots! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Casemiro tries to clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodgers. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Situ anjir.
Ederson breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Dest. Bernardo Silva. Dest. Messi. Balde. And it's Balde. Pass somewhat off target. Played into space. Plays a sharp little ball here. Casemiro. Watkins. And this is Messi. He's having a pop! Goes for the shot! Messi! From another planet! About as smooth as it gets. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have a breakthrough. Now towering header, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. And he's there to get it away. Out towards the flank. Tries to play it through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They're up to 5 corners now. Bernardo Silva! And again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Subtlety has gone out of the window. They have to force it any way they can now, Peter.
Now it's Watkins, and the counter is on. No, that's been intercepted. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Just eases him off the ball. Threads one in. Martinez. Balde. And it's Messi. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. Zabani clears it away. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Impressive jump. So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Now that's well seen too. Messi. Now that looks takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Persib Bandung with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Desperate defending required here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's in! Oh, he's having a go!
Gak gol.
That's a fair try, but just off target.
Trossard really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Trossard.
Added minute has been
It's
indicated.
beyond the defence. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neymar is onto it in a flash. Balde gets across to intercept that. 4 extra minutes added on. And here's Kane. He's having a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong.
Oh, relief! Relief at last, the final whistle. Manchester United have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
And we come to you now with a
Donnarumma
quick
picking up
request
the
for
Man of the
support
Match
for our
award,
World
and no
Charity Fund.
surprise there.
Let the beat drop.
Cek tes, cek tes. Nggak ada yang nonton anjir.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals. Trossard! He's done very well to get to that.
Trossard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Trossard. Pinches it off him. Rodgers, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he plays one through. And he's there to get it away. Myanmar have reclaimed it. Rodgers. That has been cut short. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And no, that was never going to make it. It's a pretty loose pass. Trossard. And he's being shifted off it. Trossard. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Good ball, good, decent chance! That's a fair try, but just off target. Savani. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And now the breakaway. He won't be happy with that one.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Shevchenko. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Watkins. That's a sharp pass. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Messi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Myanmar really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Great vision. And this is... And Messi! Pass somewhat off target. Gets a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shevchenko. And it's Serginho. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Watkins. Now it's Trossard. And he's opted for the long pass. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rodgers. Now it's Trossard. Oh, red, nice interception. Mbappe. Trossard. Rodgers. And it's Kimmich. He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. There's the header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Serginho. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was...
And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. The midway point of the game.
Manchester United really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. But tries a shot! Has another go! Trossard, oh, good-looking ball. Now Rodgers. Trossard, that's beautifully weighted. Donnarumma gets it away. Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Hakimi. Zabani. And Guardiol. That's been cut out, well played. And he's had it nicked away. Trossard, now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Kok
that's
terlalu ke
clever.
depan.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Myanmar appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Watkins. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Serginho, can he get on the end of this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's definitely not his best. And it's Pedri. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Trossard charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Hakimi. Guardiol. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Myanmar truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And it's Pedri. Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Drama over the penalty spot. And that's a poor penalty.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
And he's decided to go for it. And he was quick to react. Nicely spread. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's Rodgers! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And here's Mbah. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Watkins. That's going wide left. That's tidy. Nice looking ball. Can he latch on to this? Watkins! No, couldn't quite control. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from...
Cok.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
everybody,
Win
and
today,
welcome to today's
and they will
match.
be up there amongst the elite.
United against Inter.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Manchester United must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vardiol receives it in a wide position. Tries to get it clear. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Vardiol. And here's Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, in these days of inverted wingers, Ferran Torres may be a bit of an oddity, Peter, but a very valuable one in that he gives you a lot more options. He's at his most comfortable going forward, but he does come in using his strength in one-on-ones, and that change of direction he can deliver too.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Vardiol. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball if he can get there. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, they could be caught out here. He might be in here. Trossard! Goal! Manchester United! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Tries a deft chance! And he couldn't finish.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
And here's Mbappe, Messi, and he's quick to return it. Now he's got space here. Akanji cuts out the pass. Zabani. And it's made its way to him. And the finish! Oh, good finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Trossard. Messi. Now it's Watkins. Tries to thread one through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Ferran Torres. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Watkins. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vardiol. Out towards the flank. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So who's he going to be aiming for here? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cross to the back post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vardiol. It's Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. Ferran Torres. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Casemiro did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's the chance to counter. Messi. Rodgers. And no, that was never going to make it. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Shapes to shoot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Messi. Now Trossard. Tries to pass it through. Now the ball. A header! No, not the best of headers. Trossard knocks it into space. Rodgers. Chance! Fantastic from Rodgers! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alexander-Arnold. That's destined for the flank. The ball's swung in. Cleared away. That's going wide left.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Rodgers running with intent. Tries one from range. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Fernandes. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Threads one in. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Messi. Rodgers looking to add to his goal. Probing pass. He's found space here. It's a pretty loose pass. That has not gone well. Kimmich is always looking to break lines.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Watkins! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's being shifted off it. Camavinga. And it's Fernandes. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good take in a good area. And reclaimed it in a big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Outstanding save to keep that out.
Inter are showing good
Substitution in
urgency, but
progress.
they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
And we have our very first corner. Son Heung-min tries to clear. There will be a throw-in. Messi. In by Messi. Cleared away. No, he's not getting past him there. He's going for goal! Smashing save, really good save that.
Inter are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Son Heung-min getting this one clear. And here's Valverde. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Watkins. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's on it, can he get away? Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And they can counter here. Now it's Watkins. Nice looking ball. It's not an especially good pass, that. Inter Milan have good chance here! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Just 5 minutes left. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Valverde. That has been slung wide. No unnecessary risks, and the game is... Oh, terrible pass! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's in on goal. It's Son Heung-min against the crossbar.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
This could be their final throw of the dice. Corner number 3 coming up. He leaps for it. And the keeper threw out a limb. Inter Milan get their 4th corner. Oh, good effort. Now, who's going to be first to this? Son Heung-min. Fernandez spots it and intercepts. 4 extra minutes added on.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, good climb! It is close, but that is the last of it. Manchester United are going up, and now they can dream.
We come to you now with a quick request for
Any reflections
support
on what you've
for our
seen, Jim?
World
Well, I
Charity
think this has to be one of the stern...
Yes.
Manchester United are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be.
Manchester United.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, no joy this time. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. And it's De Bruyne. Kimmich. Shaw. Shaw charging forward down that flank. Oh, well played. Rodgers. Now Trossard. It's a searching pass. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Messi. And here's De Bruyne. Casemiro cannot be beaten that easily. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Mbappe. Rodgers. Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Trossard. Oh, well played, well played. De Bruyne.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Valverde. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Casemiro. Rodgers. And it's Kimmich. Now it's Watkins. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Shaw.
Manchester United genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Now it's Messi. In by Messi. And he's there to clear it. Pinches it off him. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Trossard. And here's Mbappe. Trossard. Now Rodgers. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's fabulous. Pass somewhat off target. Donnarumma with the clearance. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Watkins. Now it's Messi. Kimmich. Rodgers. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Septa.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Vinicius Junior. Shaw. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Valverde. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Neatly clipped into space. Shapes to shoot! Casemiro. Just 5 minutes left until the break. This is a promising build-up. Rodgers. And he's taking no chances there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Looking for the far post. And he gets rid in a hurry. Played out to the left flank. Played it again. Manchester United claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. This possibly the last play of the half. And that has been cleared. He's having a shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry. And
Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vinicius Junior gets it away. It's gone for a throw-in. Rodgers, distributed tidily. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked deep.
Rodgers! It's bounced back off the post. He's on. Oh, shooting chance! And
Ya
it's hit the
Allah, dua
woodwork
kali
again.
gawang,
That's
cowok.
just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here. And he decides to cross it. Kimmich. Messi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Stood up well to him there. Guardiola. And here's De Bruyne. Played into space. And he's intervened well there. Best part of an hour and still no breakthrough from either side. Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Vinicius Junior. Coming on to replace him is...
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So he's plotting something before playing it in. And he thumps it clear. And it's Kimmich. Trossard. Knocks it out wide. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Trossard. And here's Messi.
That's good play from him.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold is flagged offside. De Bruyne. Messi tries to play it through. No, that's been intercepted. Trossard. Watkins. And Rodgers.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Guardiola kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Valverde. And it's De Bruyne. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Kimmich wins the duel this time. Now it's Messi, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Watkins looking to receive it in space.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8,
Messi.
Federico Valverde.
It's not an especially good
Coming
pass,
on
that.
the field is
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Now that's well seen too. Has a look up and drives it forward.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Shaw picks it up now. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Manchester United really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 13, De Bruyne. Number 23, Shaw. Number 14, Alexander-Arnold. Coming on the field, number 27, Serginho. Number 17, number 4, Jimenez.
Manchester United have their third corner. They've played it short. Mbappe. Passes short and sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Serginho. And here's Mbappe. Oh, super. And Messi! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's a pretty loose pass. Camavinga. And claimed it back swiftly. That is a great pick out. Fernandez! Oh, he's done it! Well, would you believe that? That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Not the most accurate pass. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Manchester United have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough.
Alright. 4 kemenangan. Ayolah, lama bener. Masa iya sampai habis waktunya itu? Dia formasi apa sih? Darwin Nunes, Diop, Hazard, Orkun Koku, Calhanoglu kenapa jadi gelandang bertahan anjir? Rank Ricard, Sylvester. Itu siapa itu? Rudiger, Arnold, Oliver kan. Udah OP banget loh itu. Beneran anjir sampai habis waktu, Cok. Belum kelar. Bosok kah jaringan dia?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Probing pass. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Vardiol. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Messi. It's Kimmich. Casemiro. And here's Watkins. And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Silvestre tries to play it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Saliba, Kukçu. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Azar. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. No goals as yet. Messi could move up a gear here. Oh, super find. Watkins! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. La Coruña are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. Kukçu tries to pass it through. Now it's Darwin. It's a goal kick. Casemiro has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Van Dijk. And it's Kimmich. And here's Watkins. Kukçu. And Sylvestre. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's a fine interception. Deftly away. Çalhanoğlu. Trossard. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Azar. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Azar. And he was quick to react. Played into space. Guardiola spots it and intercepts. Casemiro. Kimmich. Darwin. Juve. Juve proves just a little bit too strong. Juve, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Darwin can be a real threat inside the box, and he's quick to return it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rudiger. Played towards the other side. And Sylvestre. And it's Rijkaard. Nice sequence of passes, this. Can he get it through? Messi. Kimmich. Casemiro. It's Kimmich. Alexander-Arnold. That's the end of the first 45. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So let's get the ball rolling.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well read, nice interception. Casemiro calmly anticipates. Azar conjures time and space where few can. And it's Messi. That's good vision. Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Kokchu, driving forward, punched away. Rogers, that is good alertness. And it's Azar. Kokchu, he's going for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And that pass just didn't quite work. Çalhanoğlu. And it's Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, important interception. Messi. And the counter is on. 60 minutes played. Turns back here, probably the best option. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Messi. Darwin. Azar. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Great vision. And he lines up a cross. And that has been cleared. That could spell trouble. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Azar. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Çalhanoğlu. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. And here's Nunez. Now, can they get him away? A header! That's really well cleared. Played in with purpose. Now, he's got space here. Oh, well played. Vardiol. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
To Watkins. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Watkins showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Big chance!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Hazard. That's a little off target. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, easy pickings there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, perfectly measured that. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Darwin to Messi. Silvestre with a definite foul there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Hazard. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6, Totti.
And there goes the final whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm. He's having a shot! So let us enjoy the company here of one of Indonesian football's principal pioneers, Jim.
A cracking player, Peter, who showed amazing leadership as well as all the qualities of a terrific winger.
Atep Rizal, akin to royalty. Watkins! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Watkins clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tchouaméni. Rodgers. Well seen, saw that coming. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Alexander-Arnold. It's Kimmich. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Messi. Now it's Trossard. And here's Watkins. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Rodgers. Trossard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodgers. Neither side yet able to find the net. Tchouaméni promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Watkins, and he's intervened well there. Rizal. Messi. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And he cuts out the supply. Rodgers. And here's Trossard. And it's Messi. Rodgers. He's having a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Watkins. Serginho makes the interception. Rizal has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And here's Nunez.
Nunez clearly held on to it far too long there.
And a chance! Oh, crossbar! And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh, terrible pass. Alexander-Arnold. Kimmich. Shifted it to the flank. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. That was good alertness.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Trossard, looking for a runner. Now that's well seen too. Serginho. And it's Tchouaméni. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Over to the right flank. Rizal making a dash for it. He's got away. Rizal stood his ground strongly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a cute ball. Howson. Couch. Now it's Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that is a good ball. There's the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Darwin. Rizal. Here's Tchouaméni. Rodgers. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Shevchenko. Counts, looking to receive it in space. Oh, good effort! That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So straight into the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And he was quick to react. Casemiro is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Watkins. Shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. That has ended up in no man's land. Watkins is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Watkins. Rodgers. Now it's Trossard. He's on it, can he get away? Takes a shot! And it's in! The first significant strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And here's Nunez. This is a promising build-up. The ball goes Shevchenko! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And here's Watkins. Chouameni. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Fernandes. Searching pass he's played there. Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Fernandes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rizal. Gerrard. Chouameni. And Rizal. And he's had it nicked away. Pass somewhat off target. De Ligt. Looking to play him in. He is just caressing the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for options for movement. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Gerrard. Now it's Shevchenko. Played out towards the right wing. And he's managed to get free. Delivers the ball. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That is lovely. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Substitution.
Howson. Now he's got space here.
There
And
will
the
be
through
2
ball.
minutes added
Now it's
time.
Watkins. And a shot! Gerrard. Now it's Darwin. And he's being shifted off it. And the number on the board is 3. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won.
Anjir, udah 1,5 jam coba aku main. 2 kemenangan lagi.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Neymar. Oh, good spread. Bigo crosses. Terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And he's had it nicked away. Bigo. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. Played out wide. And that is headed for the middle. Getting up there! It's a loose ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a pretty loose pass. That pass has been well intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Kadiolu. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Cross flung in towards the middle. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Vardiol. That's a sharp pass. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Kadiolu finding himself in space. And it's hoisted clear. Trossard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. And Alexander-Arnold. Messi might just make this. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kadiolu. Kadiolu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Trossard. Olise. Out towards the flank. Tries to pass it through. And he whips it. Towering header! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Bayi mainnya bayi.
Silvestre. Mancini. Getting on for a third of the way through the game.
Bantu.
Looking tidy in possession here. Silvestre. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he was quick to react. Messi. Looking for a runner. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. And it's Rijkaard. Silvestre. Kadiolu. And across it goes. And the shot!
Assalamualaikum Mbah, tidur Mbah. Waalaikumsalam Mas Fata Morgana. Ya Allah.
Size really matters, and it's time to
Sampai
make
nggak tahu.
it matter now.
Ada yang komen.
Shoots! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Aimed beyond the defence. Chance, surely!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Collier. Vardiol getting forward. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals at least goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Fokus aja Mbah, aku juga fokus bersih-bersih. Oke, siap.
The passers will always have an option with him.
Kalau di sini nggak bisa dibacain Google sih suaranya.
It's a searching pass. Mancini gets over and intercepts. Figo, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Olise. And it's Neymar. This looks promising. Watkins. It's a good ball out wide. Olise. Silves. And it's Kadiolu. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. The whistle's gone and
Gantengnya nggak hilang-hilang, buset dah.
a decent enough half, but
Habis
able to
itu
get on
Mas
the
ke
score
kondangan
sheet.
tadi.
Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Manchester United certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Now it's Mackay.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He leaps for it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Knocks it out wide. He's on it. Can he get away? Delivers with... Oh, good effort! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Figo. Manchester United still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And he has shown him a yellow card. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Out towards the flank. That's going across goal. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So, he's plotting something before playing it in. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Well, as responses go to falling behind, this is quite encouraging. They look quite dangerous here.
Figo. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
No, again there's no way through. Zanetti. Olise. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Pretty robust defending.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. This is a promising build-up. Has to go back here. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Fernandez played out to the left flank. Now it's Trossard. Oh, that's delightful. Trossard puts a cross in.
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Mainnya apaan? Spam crossing, cir-cir.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 22. Número 5.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Un cambio.
Beckham. Silvestre, who's set up one goal so far. Antonetti. Now he's got space here. He's found space here. Silvestre. Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And a header! And that's a sharp finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. What a header, flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Superb timing to generate that power, through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Van Dijk. And the keeper's got it again. Back to the keeper it goes. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Van Dijk. Played back to the goalkeeper. And it's with the keeper.
Se van a jugar 4
Van Dijk.
minutos de compensación.
And back to the goalkeeper. And back to the keeper. Van Dijk. And back to the keeper they go. And it's gone back to the keeper. Van Dijk. And Guardiola. And that will be the final act. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester United.
Najis mainnya. Ya, 1 match lagi. Tai mainnya. Spam crossing, jir. Mainnya kayak begitu, mainnya spam crossing, jir. Iya, 3.200 anjir. 3.200 loh. Sampai habis waktunya kah ini formasinya? Loh, ganti 4-4-2.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name anybody who got close when it comes to reading the game as well as him. He leads by example, always timing his challenges to perfection and knowing instinctively when to bring the ball out of defence. It's almost like having a defender and a playmaker combined.
And it's Messi, nicely spread. Gets a good foot in there. Deftly away. And they've got rid. Looking for options for movement.
Yeah.
Messi. Rodgers has it in a wide position. Messi. Messi's cross. Good chance here. And that's off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. And it's Otto. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rodgers. Still goalless. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And back to the keeper they go. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Trossard. Watkins. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Barella. Cannavaro. And it's Kadiolu. Well read, and the danger is averted. Keeper's got good distance on that. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Van Dijk. McAllister. Good, strong midfield running here. Otto. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kimmich. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. Nicely shaped ball, and that is expertly dealt with. And it's De Bruyne. Drogba! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Alexander-Arnold. Rodgers. Kimmich. And here's Watkins. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Trossard. And here's Watkins. And he has been fouled there. Oh, he's taken it. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Watkins really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, there's the clearance.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Liverpool have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's having a shot! Of course! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Manchester United unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0
in the stadium hall.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So the action resumes.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Trossard takes a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Trossard made a good run there.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop.
That is Septa! Trossard. And they win it back again. That is chance for a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Rodgers. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he's found the net! Manchester United are back on level terms. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nicely weighted ball. That has ended up in no man's land. He's found a way through. Rodgers.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great defending, strong and determined.
The attendance for this match was 29,813.
Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Shapes to shoot! That's put paid to the danger. Tries to pass it through. Kajolu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Drogba. He won't be happy with that one. That has been cut short. Dorgu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Kimmich calmly anticipates. Well, what about it? Manchester United have dragged it back at the last. Always onto this. He's got away. Trossard. And the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Cannavaro. Number 4, Baresi. Number 8, De Bruyne. Number 14, Gerrard. Coming on the field, number 6, Gabriel.
This is
Number
Batistuta.
7, Pepe.
Well, they've broken out
Number
here,
10,
and this could be the
Messi.
moment.
Number
Oh, he's
17,
bustling through, and
Dani
Batistuta! And he nearly went all the way.
Batistuta certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Messi. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Barella. Coming on the field is number 19.
Manchester United
Rijkaard.
still have the cards to
Substitutions
affect
taking
this
place.
game. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That ball looks a good one. And this is Messi. Messi! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Son Heung-min clears it away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And that was nowhere near his best. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And no, he's seen through all of that. McAllister cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Kajolu. Looking for the run.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Otto. Otto stood his ground strongly. Pepe is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played. Well, oh, he's having a go! And he's there to make the block. Desperate defending required here. They've played it short.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Shot, surely! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Looking to play him in. And there's green grass ahead of him. Minyanda. Son Heung-min.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And time is up. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, that really did fly by.
Oke, terakhir.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Manchester United are looking to break at pace. And he welcomes it in. Hernandez. And it's McAllister. Danny Olmo. And he's intervened well there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now, can they get him away? Tries to play it through. Oh, that's superb. Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Looking for the run, and that could set him on his way.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Howson cuts out the pass. And it's Olmo. Danny Olmo. Hazard. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, super goal! Oh, it really a finish of the highest order. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Ajax have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Hazard with the delivery. Now it's Watkins. Aimed beyond the defence. It's played through for him. Watkins. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Trossard! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Rodgers! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Howson.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kimmich. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts.
Ajax always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time. And Batistuta! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Hernandez. And he's cut it out. Rodgers. Now Trossard. Played into space. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's a very... Tries a shot!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Dani Olmo. And here's Hazard. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Passes short and sharp. Knocks it into space. And he shoots! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Kukçu. And
There
here's
will be 1 minute
Batistuta.
added time.
No foul, says the referee. This might... Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a... And the referee says that is that for the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So the action resumes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Can he get it through? Trossard. Casemiro. Now Rodgers. Passing is crisp and sharp.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Time and again they are repelled. And it's McAllister. Danny Olmo. Trossard. Casemiro. Watkins. So what can they make of this?
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And it's Van Dijk. And Guardiola. Trossard. Looking to play him in. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's neat.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Place it in low. Danny Olmo. McAllister. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Danny Olmo. McAllister. Guardiola kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Watkins. Rodgers. Tries one from range. Raul. McAllister. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's found the way through. And the shot! And again! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi. And here's Watkins. Well, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Howson. Hernandez. Now this could be a chance. He's got away. Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A case now of complete control. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's had a shot! Oh, brilliant save!
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Cleared away. Hazard. Van de Ven. Looking for options for movement. Hazard! Roll is flagged offside. And that has left him in a heap. Ah, he's given it away. McAllister. Kimmich makes a dash for it. Now there's and the shot! And somehow he kept it out.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Raul. Now that looks a decent ball. And Batistuta! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's in on Pedri! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
The final 5 minutes. And here's Batistuta. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Camavinga. Hernandez. Ajax clearly now in lead preservation mode. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's gone loose. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover
Masih
this.
ada tembok
Good
yang
run that,
kokoh
great
gitu.
timing.
Okay, it didn't quite
There will
come
be
off
3
on this
minutes
occasion,
added
but
time.
you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Pedri is on to... Goes for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
And just a quick reminder today to please...